So today I'm just picking up kind of random bits and pieces. So right now I'm trying to get this rototiller in. I've got this super rotten piece of plywood I'm gonna try and put on the one ramp that I have. We'll see how that goes, and then I'm gonna take the fabric shed things today, get this cleared out as best as I can. And then there's an air compressor there and a pressure washer thing, I believe, there. That's for milking cows. I'm gonna have a look at it, see if the box is cool, or see what's inside of it and decide if I'm gonna take that. Probably not, but we'll see. And then possibly those shells, they're pretty heavy duty. And I think if you stack them vertically, it'd be a pretty nice shelf unit. Like, as much as it's rusted and bent and whatever, that's all pretty fixable. So that's the plan for now. And then I'm going to head to another location where I have a large, kind of almost garage size shed, just the contents. And so I'm going to start boxing those up, because it's supposed to be really, really hot this week. And if I can box a bunch of that stuff up right now when it's not sweltering hot, and then on the days when it is sweltering hot, just go there, load the boxes, and drive home. I'm kind of in the air conditioning most of the time then, so that's my plan. Gonna be honest with you, that worked far better than I imagined it would. Because I was like, well, there's a 1 foot gap, but I was able to take the one wheel and have it on the ramp, and then the other one just kind of fell into the dip and then onto the bumper and into the van. So kind of super lucky. Now I just need to get it positioned in here, and the wheels roll good, and the rototiller part actually moves pretty good. So I think the engine isn't seized, but you know, it's been out in the open with the spark plug removed, so it's definitely a big project for someone. But I think there's enough small engine people that someone's gonna want this for 20, 30, 40 bucks. I don't know, we'll see. So this is the other one that I was taking out. You can see Briggs & Stratton, 4-cycle. Pretty sure that's an air compressor. I'm not totally sure, but looks neat, has a cool base and stuff. Someone will want it for a project, I think. So kind of cool. So I really thought about not taking this one, cause it's an air compressor, obviously. Tank is definitely rusted through. It's from mid 70s, so the tank would be too sketchy anyways. The pump part spins, so that's kind of a good sign. You have to assume this is dead. I might need this piece. I just got an air compressor for myself from a garage sale, and it's missing some stuff. Like, it works, but I think that's kind of automates it going up to pressure. So I think I might need that myself. That being said, I'm just gonna take it and probably go take all three for 60, 70 bucks or whatever, and see what happens. All right, so that was definitely the heaviest of the bunch, which is surprising because you'd think the rototiller would be, but it's not. But yeah, they're in there. I think I still got room for all of those dudes and my scaffolding, and then I'm not gonna try and get that shelf in today anyways. We'll see. Maybe some other day I will. Maybe not. It's not. It's a pretty big project when you look at the shape it's in, but it is like it is a nice heavy duty steel shelf. It's just surface rust, you know. So I might come back for it, but it's tough too because you don't want to just take all this chain and throw it on the ground either. And right now they're bolted together in the center, and like chances of me getting those unbolted out here without some heat is pretty unlikely. So I think I'll have to get it home in one piece, and that just takes up too much of the van for right now. The other thing I was looking at is that right there. That's like a seed hopper. You can see it used to be like that shiny kind of, what do you call it, chrome plated or whatever. It just looks cool. Like I'm kind of tempted to take it to like repurpose as a planter. I haven't committed to it yet, so I'm not sure. I probably will, just because that's my personality. Yeah, I mean, it's too cool. I can't leave it. So this is some just miscellaneous stuff I grabbed. I just like, this chain is so cool looking and so heavy duty that I had to take it, even though it weighs a ton, but like it just looks so cool. And there's a couple of these like chain tensioner things, I think they're called. These called spud wrenches, I'm not sure. There's another big heavy duty chain tightener. A couple of these, I think they're barrel pumps, possibly. But they have like model numbers and stuff I can look up, and I don't know, they make sounds. I did take the seed hopper thing just because I like it. So yeah, I'm about done in this area. I'm not gonna take the milking station thing because I don't understand it and I couldn't get it open to see what's inside. And it doesn't have cool graphics, so I don't think anyone will want it just as decor. Could be wrong, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Yeah, so that's it for today in this area. I'm gonna fold up the ramp. This is from here, which pretty sweet. Worked really well with the like rotten piece of plywood. Didn't break even under the weight of that, which is probably, I don't know, 100 pounds. I would very much love if I found the other piece of that, but it's also possible it was just for a dirt bike and they only got the one. So either way, I love it. I probably wouldn't have purchased one of these for quite some time, and now I just have one and it makes life quite a bit easier. So pretty sweet. Okay, so I got the big fabric garage thing loaded in here. That's it on this side, and then this was the kind of tarp thing they had over it. And I just threw that motorcycle tire to help scrunch it down. And now I'm going to get the smaller one and see if I can kind of get it in along here. I gotta go close my toolbox so it doesn't get dumped. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Yeah, making decent time, so that's good. I kind of tried to roll this one around. It's just like this, like it was just on the ground like this. So I'm wondering if they had that to possibly be sidewalls. But if you look at it, it's just like crawling with bugs, and it's really heavy, so I'm worried it's full of water as well. So I might lean it up against the side to like give it a few days to like drain and for the bugs to leave it before I take it. So I think I'm going to leave that here today, and just focus on that stuff because I know what I'm dealing with that. Okay, so I just moved it, and you can see there's water still pouring out of it. So yeah, it's definitely water that's in there. I'm gonna let that drain for a bit before I try and lift it up, because it's like seriously heavy, probably 200 pounds. So it's got a lot kind of stored in the folds. There's part of me that says just take it straight to the garbage, but like this is really thick plastic, and yeah, I don't know. I think I can just spray it off, like whatever dirt and mold or whatever is on it. I think I can just spray it off and it'll all come right off. So I don't want to just throw it in the garbage. I want to keep it. Okay, here is the second location. The dude who owns it said I could take that siding off if I wanted to. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth a fortune. It looks cool as hell, but I just don't have the time or really the skills to put the time in doing that. It's everything inside, outside, whatever I want. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been here. Ford something or other. Wonder if that's from a tractor maybe? I don't know. Big pipe. Looks like there might be an old door frame over there. Got some trailer tires. Maybe not trailer tires, but here's a center cap from something pretty rusted. Some fencing. Believe it or not, I know I can haul this out and probably get $10 for that. So that's kind of one of the funny things out here is everybody wants small sections of fencing for their goats or whatever. Ooh, here's a nice draw hose from I might take that. I want to see what connection's on the other end if I can find it. Might be right here. Nothing. That's still kind of cool. This kind of interesting, like heat exchanger maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, not too much going on outside of this one. Yeah, let's take a look inside. Give me a second here. Okay, my curiosity got the best of me, so I pulled this out, and it's a tractor seat, a Ford tractor seat. Kind of rusted out and gnarly, but also kind of cool. So I don't know if I'll take that or not. Hard to say. Well, we got some like implement wheels, like agriculture ones. These kind of caught my eye, these little poles, because those are kind of the vintage A-frame tents poles. So I will probably take those because I have a... Every so often I come across a vintage A-frame tent, and not having the poles is kind of a pain. Looks like we got a nice base for a grill, not grill, barbecue or fireplace. Nice big cast one. So that's kind of nice if the other end is not rotten. And it looks good to me. So that's pretty cool. This was the other thing. He said everything on this side can go too. And I was kind of curious because this looks like a market tent that's exploded, but I'm not totally sure what it actually is. It looks pretty toast. There's a sign there. From a BMX bike park. That's pretty cool. I probably have some friends who would be interested in that. It looks pretty scratched up, but yeah, kind of cool. So we got some heavy duty metal track here. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that. I might though, because there's enough of it where I can take a picture of it, sell it as a lot. And all of this stuff is on top of a boat loader, I believe, a truck boat loader. So there's definitely some pieces of aluminum on here, but this actual structure may be worth trying to get out of here. I don't know though. I really don't have the facilities to do that. Some sort of stainless garbage can. It's kind of cool. Yeah, there's all sorts of wild and wacky things out here. Like, this looks like it might be a water pump down there. Kind of engine. Whole bunch of irrigation pipe. Some skis. Oh, I just went for about a 2-foot drop right on my ankle. Get that back. Yeah, there's an engine. Oh man, that was not fun. There's a few more pieces of stainless. So I will for sure take that. And probably all of these. So those are cool. Those are like pretty solid panels. I might have to look up what this engine is as well. See if it's something worth trying to pack out of here. So there's just all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, like if half of those poles are aluminum, it'll pay for what I paid for this unit, and even some of this stuff if I took it to scrap. Like if that's, yeah, you never know. So I'm excited to work through this thing. Yeah, this boat loader is interesting. I believe this is for a truck box. But it might be for on the shore. I don't know. I don't know boat stuff very well. We got a couple pairs of skis. It looks like that cross-country ski is rotten, which is a bummer, because the other cross-country skis I hauled out of here were actually quite nice. It seems like, yeah, I don't know how that would work. It seems like that might be adjustable somehow, but none of the crossbars are adjustable, so I'm gonna say that was just they didn't have a long enough, they didn't want to do a solid bend. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at the stuff around the outside, and then I'm gonna go inside and I'll show you that. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be recycling a lot of stuff. I'm gonna learn how to recycle stuff, so that's cool. Even those little wheels are pretty cool. Yeah, so lots of neat stuff. So this is kind of cool. I've actually kind of been wanting one of these. This is a garden composter. It's a little smashed up, but it looks like it's all here, and I think it's totally salvageable. So you just kind of stack, this one goes on top of that, and then the lid is right there. So that's a fun thing. They're like $50 new. So yeah, save myself a little money. There was a while where it's okay that it's cracked up. The municipality was giving these out, kind of as a try and reduce the amount of garbage. But they've stopped doing that, and they stopped doing it before I moved out here, so kind of sweet. And so I just pulled this guy out, missing an axle, but I know I can sell this even without trying to repair it, just for the metal bucket, or I can get an axle, make the handle sort of thing, and sell that. So that's cool as well. Missing a tire. I'll see if it's out here as well. Oops, a little rust, just a little. So I don't see a tire. It should stand out because it's white, but I don't see it. Lots of old barbed wire. There's no cell reception out here, so I really want to make sure I don't hurt myself. So things like grabbing random wires on the ground, probably not the smartest thing, but here I am. So it looks like it's a coil of wire. So I'm interested in seeing what the deal is. So there's one end here. So yeah, it's copper. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I'll just keep pulling, making sure not to get jabbed. Yep. This stump is full of ants, and you can hear how hollow it is. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you can see them, carpenter ants, all over there. That's kind of funny. Okay, so here's my little pile from outside. And I need to remember that there's a big drop over there. for when I come back. Oh, I see some metal. There you go. Just a random hunk of metal. Chilling. I'll try and... Oh god. These pokey dudes tried to get me. Those right there. Oh, this is so camouflaged. This is like 2 feet deeper than there. Wonder. Yeah, weird. Oh, here's the dolly wheel. This would be like the 10th dolly wheel I've pulled out of this kind of pick. There's some more engine stuff. Small engine, it looks like. Just everywhere there's scrap. Those are solid. Do not operate when propeller out of water. Thermo pack. So that's a water pump thing. But like something here, this looks like solid aluminum. Sure feels and sounds like it. So just like so much scrap. That's weird. This is an aluminum bar. This is stainless, I think. More stainless. Just all sorts of wild stuff. So yeah, that thing I was excited about, garbage, like totally rotten. The plastic is toast. Sign is kind of cool. See a little jack back there. They're usually good for, $5-10 if they're not for some. It's got an interesting connection, so it might be worth researching, but never know. So yeah, even just on the outside, there's lots of cool stuff. Alright, so this is the inside. It is pretty dark, but you should be able to see well enough. See if we can get the door to stay open a bit. There's just stuff everywhere. And it's like, it's wild. So like we have trailer hitch stabilizer doodads. There's the hitch that goes with them. So I want to like put them together so that when I'm hauling stuff out of here, I'm doing it in the smartest way possible. Small engine, like obviously someone is going to want to buy that. For how much? Anyone's guess. Bunch of like spinny doodads and weights and like engine mounts. Those are weights for what do you call it? Like a market tent. Bit curious about this. I thought it might be what do you call them? Umbrella holder. Random hockey stick. Pretty trash, but whatever. Set of tires. Not bad shape. Those ones. I knew they were here and they were of interest to me. So, like, if you sell tires at the season where people are switching to them, you can sell them. These are mud and snow. 265 70 R16. So yeah, those will sell in the like early spring sort of deal. Might be $50. So pretty sweet. What's this guy? General Grabber. Those might fit my van, which is a bonus. What are you? Where's the 265 70 17. So that's a single one, and you can see the wear is not even, whereas this one, the wear looks pretty reasonable, pretty like even. There's no like really worn down sides, so those ones are good. This one I can probably give away. I don't have to just take it to the dump, so that's nice too. There's another like small engine sitting there. You can see it's a pull cord one, so that's pretty old. Hydraulic thingy. Here we have a small engine water pump. It's interesting to me. That might end up donated to the fire department I'm a volunteer at. We'll see if they want it. Here we have a super cool panel, like very science fiction sort of thing. Homemade, obviously. That's probably like at auction, it's probably $20-$30. Pipe and cable detector, you know, like someone's gonna want this stuff. Asian carving, you know, like that is not included. The shopsmith, someone else is getting that. Same, I said I don't want the fireplace, which someone's gonna say, you're crazy, fireplace, so cool. Too heavy, I don't want to mess with it. Here we have another hitch, like some sort of equalizer hitch. Who knows? Whole bunch of metal shelving, awesome. Some kind of crazy saw blade. Someone will buy that. I guarantee you someone will buy that at auction. Hanging racks, another metal shelf. Metal shelves sell out here. Like, there's another one of those wire locator things, or a piece for one. I like just, it's wild. And then here's a bunch of motorcycle parts, tank, all sorts of stuff. Like, there's looks like a bicycle. It says it's CCM. So I thought it was a truing wheel, but it might be a skate sharpening thing. Yeah, who knows? Cool shelves. Blower fan. I see a Coleman camp stove base. Little lawn edger thing. BMX. Lots of smashed up computer bits. But yeah, like, just, there is stuff everywhere. Like, motorcycle wheels, whatever that is. This whole space, nobody bid on. No bidders. Just because the initial auction, there's the other half of that thing. 8 days. Had 8 days to do it. Nobody was, like, there were other things. Like, this is a whole front end of a motorcycle. That's kind of wild. I might take that chimney and put it with that for whomever is gonna come get it. Even though I actually have a outside burner I could use that with. those are all the corner brackets for shelving, which is awesome. Like how many shelves do you think you can make out of those? Probably at least 5, if not more. Every shelf is $20, so $100 right there. There's the back fender of possibly a different motorcycle. Tobacco tins. Each one of those is full of Black Cat tobacco tins. So I know I could do a lot of 5 of those, and it will go for $5 to $10 every single time. So that's got to be at least 100 of them. So that's 20 lots, $5 to $10, $100 at least. Like it adds up quickly. Here's I don't know if you saw this and I didn't when I was around. There's another small radio flyer. Easy sale, like super easy sale. Just hunks of metal. Like this is such an awesome space, and just copper hanging from the roof, a sigh hanging from the roof, shelves, lot of pistons. Like what do you like that has to be sold at an auction, right? Like that's such a perfect auction thing. Yeah, just looks like a pipe threader over there. Just there's so much value in this room, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like this is a solid cast aluminum. I don't know this stuff, but like just everywhere there's cool stuff. You can see there's all sorts of rat poopies, more copper, some sort of radio mount. Here's a accessory cooler. So that's kind of cool. Like car parts up here. Yeah, so there's gonna be some serious gems over here. Electric motors section, it looks like. Bunch of smashed computer bits. So all that's garbage. Like I'm not gonna mess around with that. We have some poles, some diamond plates. This looks like a very, very heavy duty electric pump. I can tell you right now, this thing probably weighs more than I want to try and lift. You can tell that because it has this. So it's used to being lifted by a small crane or whatever. But yep, that's gonna come out of here because I know if not the whole thing, this section of it is probably worth $50 to $100. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Some sort of like it's got feet, like it's a base of something. Here we have a nice little water pump of some sort. I'm assuming water pump. I guess it could be something else, but here's the, you say techno fangy type. I can't make that out. Pressure max. Looks like a water pump to me, but quite small. But yeah, it looks like an irrigation one, and this is for priming it. So it comes in here, comes out there, is my guess. Here's some Yeah, just crazy amounts of things in here. It's another water pump. Sorry, kind of. What's this? Oh, this is part of a drill press. This is the top of a drill press. So that's kind of funny. A bunch of shelving stuff. Kind of wedge. Oh, that's solid metal. So yeah, right now I'm just exploring because my van is full. There's some brake drums. Yeah, all those pistons. Like, that's kind of wild. There's a bunch more pistons down there. I guess I could try and haul this bike out. Bucket full of long nails. See some trailer lights. Oh, here's a big wood glass window. Sure what those are. They're kind of a hard plastic, possibly. Let's see. Bunch more nails, but covered in rat duty. Here's a roof thing. Okay, so I don't want to get a bit further in here. What are you? Okay, so this is a sprinkler. Kind of funny. Yeah, not bad. Probably still works. Set that aside. Okay. Mirage. So, nothing special bike-wise. Although, I don't know. So the seat says Norco. Oh, this looks like a... Oh. I thought it was going to be an ice fishing thing. But I think this is more like log home building, possibly. Don't quote me on that. Traders. Interesting. So I'm going to try and pull this bike out. Give me a second. Okay, so I was kind of going through this stuff. I saw those wheels down there, so I figured probably more wagon wheel parts. Possibly the base for that radio flyer. Then I kind of looked up, and there's pieces of that, which are whatever. And then I went up here, and I saw something that I knew is worth good money. This is a oxyacetylene torch. So that is a good find. Like solid brass, which doesn't matter in this case, but just a high dollar item. I did see on the motorcycle tank it's Suzuki. Not a good thing, not a bad thing. Like middle of the road, but still pretty cool. The tank looks to be in quite good condition. No idea what that could be worth. Likewise, any of these wheels. But knowing what model they're off of makes selling them much easier. Obviously, you can't assume that every single one of these is from the same motorcycle, because there is more than one motorcycle takes. But it's pretty clear that one and that one go together, and this one and that one go together. So that's kind of cool. What else did I see that was neat? Oh, boop. Air paint setup. So really awesome. Yeah, I don't know. There's just awesome stuff everywhere. It's wild. Okay, so my battery is totally dying right now. I wanted to show just a couple of the really cool things I found since my last little update. Moon's hubcaps. I don't know if it's actually that brand, but that style. Nice big jet vise, complete, big heavy duty, big money. Typewriter, probably showed that before. There's this thing, Cycle Ski. That's something I need to look up, kind of cool. Electrolux vacuum, one of the kind of collectible vacuum brands. What else? Gold pan, I'm gonna keep that, that's cool. What else was there? Oh, where are they? Here they are. These great big antique saws. Two-man saw. This one's probably a two-man saw too, but it's missing a handle, but it does have the one-person handle adapter thing. So those are both pretty big money, collectible. Lots of people want them. Everyone who works in lumber, they want those for decoration. Really cool. They were hiding up in the rafters, so I have no doubts if people had seen those when they're coming through, they would have grabbed them, because they're really, really desirable in our area. What else? Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I cleared out some garbage. The plan was to come here and box stuff, and then come back and grab the boxes when it's hot out. Didn't work out that way. That's how it goes. Another thing there is this red milk crate, for sure that orange one, that red bucket. I'm guessing the white one underneath. Those are all lead wheel weights. So those are easy to recycle, easy money. Can probably sell them locally too. There's lots of people who cast fishing weights and bullets and all that stuff. Easy flip. I'll probably list them and they'll be gone in the same day. I'll have to look up what the scrap price is to figure out how much to sell them for and weigh them. And they're heavy. So my next load out of here is going to be a heavy load, because I'm going to try and get all of those shelves, all the brackets for the shelves, possibly clear off that homemade shelf and take it out of here to kind of free up some working space, and then load some of the random doodads, like this pump engine, small engine, maybe some of these hydraulic rams. So it's going to be a hard work day. It's supposed to be super hot this week, so this is a lot of work. Here's another big saw blade thing. I thought it was just decoration, but these are actually quite sharpened, and it looks like it's it looks like it's a pretty high grade of steel. So that might actually have some, I don't know, usability for people, or it might be a cool decoration. So I think I can sell that as well. But yeah, tomorrow and the next coming days are going to be pretty crazy amounts of work. And I'm excited to see, there's definitely stuff I have not got to. Like, I can see there's some ornate, like, cast iron in there. I'd love to see what that is. I haven't got there. There's these really cool, like, bench legs, it looks like. I think that could end up being pretty big money if I can find a nice wood top of the same length. Like, really, really, really cool stuff in here. Super happy I got it. I think there's a canning